start of spring is just 5 days away, and while you might be excited to get your garden going, some experts are warning invasive plant species can do some major damage to your garden. Emily Harrison has a look at some of the most invasive plant species you'll need to watch out for in Hampton Roads.
While most plants look beautiful, not all are natural to Virginia, and some actually hurt Virginia's natural areas and protected parks.
That they grow so many individuals that just the density of those plants can have a negative impact.
Stacy Endress, assistant professor on invasive species with Virginia Tech, says to be clear, there is no such thing as bad plants, only bad to certain ecosystems. As certain introduced plants do so well, the plants can take over and become invasive, leaving Virginia's natural plants without room or resources. Here in Hampton Roads, a good example of this is beech vitex.
So this can be really common in coastal areas, especially along dune habitats, and it forms these dense vegetation mats that can outcompete native plant species. But they can also impede things like our loggerhead sea turtles coming in and actually impact their nesting behavior.
Tree of heaven, autumn olive, and Japanese honeysuckle are other invasive species to keep in mind, as according to Virginia's Department of Conservation and Recreation, there are 90 invasive plant species in the Commonwealth, and the department estimates it could cost the state roughly $1 billion per year.
These estimates that we currently have are a combination of the cost of the impacts that the plants themselves are having, as well as the cost of management.
Endra says if you think you have an invasive species in your yard, do some research before you pull anything up, and if it's confirmed, to safely remove it with tools or get help from a professional. Emily Harrison, 13 News Now.
Across the world, it's estimated governments spend $400 billion each year to get rid of invasive plant species. Here in the U.S., that number is closer to $20 billion.